Adam, man. Ollie spoke about having to win today to lift the mood. We've obviously lost the game. I don't even want to get into trying to count shots on target. Embarrassing today. Is there any way back for Solskjaer?
I'll tell you how many shots. There was 2, if you can call them that. That's 2 shots on goal, or half-hearted shots on goal in 2 games against 2 poor outfits. You can't actually say that they're actually decent teams who we're playing against right now. There's nothing to convince me right now from what I'm watching week in, week out. Don't forget we're 8 games. When we play Liverpool next, that's a quarter of the way through the season, mate. And can you see us doing anything against Liverpool? I think most United fans, hand on heart, would say we're probably going to end up losing that game because we're just not in the same league as Liverpool. And quarter way through the season, we're in a relegation fight. It's simple as that, mate. We've got 2 wins in 8 games in the league. We couldn't even beat Rochdale. We struggled to beat Astana. This is mediocre teams, mate. We haven't even played anyone yet. Liverpool are coming to town rubbing their hands together. We're just no way near. I said it to you before the game. You've got players like Wan-Bissaka coming into United who are coming to play at the higher level, come to play European football. Crystal Palace have replaced us by losing him. You know what I mean? He's come to United and we're bottom half of the table now. We're in a relegation fight. Simple as. I know it seems... Some people may say it's stupid. Some people may say it's a stupid thing.
12th.
What convinces we're 3 points out? They were second from bottom, and they're the only team that looked looking like they were going to score today, Newcastle. And we're 3 points off the relegation zone now. We're about 8 or 9 off the top 4. So realistically, after 8 games, Liverpool next, harder games to come. Can you honestly see us climbing even into the top half of the table right now? It's just me being honest with where we are at right now.
That's the key you said as well earlier, is that you couldn't even see us scoring, really. It just didn't look like it was going to come ever.
No, mate. We like I said, we don't look like we're going to score a goal. Don't look like we're going to create a chance. I can't remember the last clear-cut chance we had. I think Maguire from the corner was our best chance, which he missed. It may have been a different game then, but even then, if that goes in, you're looking at it still from open play. We just looked inept. We just looked rid of any idea of what we're doing. The midfield today was atrocious. I mean,
Fred, we've called for him over Matic plenty of times.
Yeah.
We will criticise players if they do poorly and praise them when they do well. We've asked him for a while, and we haven't seen him in the team up until now. But he was woeful today, wasn't he?
He was atrocious, mate. He was again on Thursday at Alkmaar. I mean, I've said it myself. I've said to you, where's Fred? He needs a chance. But it's clear now out there today, and every other week, the last 4 or 5 weeks, that these players haven't got what it takes to play for Man United. They haven't got the balls to play for Manchester United. It takes a serious character to play for this team at the moment, because we are on the way down. We are just falling. I can't see it stopping, mate. I really can't. I can only be honest with what I'm saying and what I'm watching on the pitch today. Everyone else is watching it at home. What encourages you at all in that? And then right at the end, we're looking at Ole Solskjaer sending up David De Gea for
literally waiting for the free kick to be taken. That was the most
throwing De Gea up in the last minute against Newcastle to salvage a draw. That's what we're clinging on to. Steve Bruce has had 22 attempts as a manager against United to beat us, and today was the one. You know what I mean? That says it all. You know, he's probably the worst manager in Premier League history. The amount of times he's gone down and failed and been sacked. I don't like to say that against an ex-United player, I really don't. As a manager,
it's
just what's there.
And these are the records that we're breaking. Our worst start in over 30 years. And then you're looking at, like you said, a manager in Steve Bruce who doesn't have any pedigree as a manager, coming outsmarting Ollie. We never looked like scoring at all.
No, mate. These are in more turmoil than us in terms of where they're at as a club right now. The owner, the fans, the lack of investment, but they just look miles better than us today, mate. And you know what? It's getting to embarrassing stages now that, honestly, you're looking now, realistically, I can't see us winning any of the next 4 games, judging by the way we're playing. Yeah, how long is this Manchester United name going to carry this club? The only good thing is, if we do get relegated, the Glazers might go then. That's the only good thing.
Relegation.
3 points above the relegation zone, mate. It's realistic.
That bad.
It's realistic. We can't score. We haven't scored in the last 3 games, is it now? We're not talking world-class opposition here now, mate. We've got Liverpool next at home. I mean, what's it going to take? I mean, relegation would get rid of the Glazers.
If Ollie loses against Liverpool, not that we expect to win against them, but because of how the games have been going and the results. If he does, do you fear that he could be out?
I fear for him that he's out. Like I said, we all know it's not completely his fault. He does make some stupid decisions in terms of team selection and style of play and the way he wants the players to go forward. But if Ollie goes out, who's available to come in right now, mate? The only ones who are available to come in right now are the ones that we fucking sacked already. The ones that can't get a job because we've destroyed their careers. This club is a virus right now. We've got Moyes, can't get a job anywhere. Mourinho's working for Sky. Van Gaal's on a lounger. It nearly killed him, this place. It's poisonous from top to bottom. And if Ollie does go, what's next? You know what I mean? We need to bide our time. I'm sick to death of the football. It's the worst I've seen. Going from Moyes all the way up to Ollie now, this is the worst it has been. And that's hard to say, but that's a realistic look on it right now. It's just got to a stage now where we're like, do we sack Ollie? What happens next? Who comes in, mate? Who is actually available to come in now that's going to change this? Do we just ride it out and see where we are till the end of the season and just bide our time? There might be a better manager in the summer. Because right now, there's no one out there, or there's nothing that we can do with the manager that can't spend any money. Now, yeah. With this squad, what can actually change? What manager can change anything right now? I mean, the injuries, we just don't have a big enough squad, mate. Injuries after injuries after injuries. Darlow again today. It's like you were just saying there, then he's going to give Lingard the contracts because he don't want to lose money on him. And how's that going to make the United fans feel? We're all fighting and arguing amongst ourselves now, and it's just like, what comes next? What a bit of bad news is next for this club? But mate, I'm not being stupid. I don't think I'm saying that we are in a relegation fight right now because we're closer to the bottom than we are the top. And what is it, 12th in the league right now? You know what I mean? Newcastle, Crystal Palace have won double the games we have. I mean, Brighton scored 3 at weekend, Villa scored 5 at weekend.
And when you put it into context like that, that just shows how bad we actually are.
We're averaging less than 1 goal a fucking game, mate. That's relegation form. There's no way you can hide it. That's where we are right now. I don't know. Silver lining of all of it, it might eventually dry out the Glazers, and that's the only way around it. But for us, we just got to ride this and suffer all the way through, mate. It's just going to be a horrible season.
That's another. Cheers, mate. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.